Hi everyone, in this video we are going to talk about New Education Policy 2020. It will bring a massive change in the education sector and it will also pave the way for key reforms in schools as well as in the higher education. In this backdrop, Ministry of Human Resource Development will be given a new name, that is Ministry of Education, so that special emphasis can be given to the education. Earlier, there were two policies regarding the education. The first one is National Policy on Education 1968 that came up with the recommendations of Kothari Commission, which was established in 1964, and the second one is National Policy on Education 1986. Now, after 34 years, new policy of education 2020 has come. So, the draft of this policy was given by ISRO Chief K. Kasturi Rangan. Now, let us see the salient features of this policy. The first one is the replacement of particular structure. So, what was the earlier structure? It was 10 plus 2. That means 10 years of schooling, which was between the age of 6 to 16, and after that 2 years of pre-university schooling till the age of 18. Now, in this policy, the structure has been replaced by 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. The first one is foundational stage, which is between the age of 3rd to 8th. This stage is more about play, activity, based learning. The second one is preparatory stage, and the child's age is between 8 to 11 years, and he will cover the class of 3rd, 4th and 5th. Now, in this stage, the child will be taught in the local, regional or the mother tongue language. And this is more about play, discovery and interactive classroom learning. Another one is the middle stage, comprises of class 6th, 7th and 8th, and the child's age is between 11 to 14 years. In this stage, the student will start learning all the computer coding as well as the vocational activities. There will be experiential learning in science, maths, social science and humanities. And the last one is secondary stage. This comprises of multidisciplinary study, in which there will be emphasis given on the greater critical thinking, there will be flexibility, and the student will be able to select the choice of the subjects. So, this all basically means that this will have a progressive shift towards a scientific approach in the education. Another features are that this policy will focus on the filling vacancies of teacher, also maintaining a proper pupil-teacher ratio. There will be a teacher training to make them updated about everything happening in surroundings, and because teachers are the bedrock of the education system. Next one, we come up with multidisciplinary bachelor's program with exit options. It means that if you complete your first year of education, then you will be provided with a certificate. And if you complete the second year also, then you will be given a diploma. And if you will complete all the 3 years of your bachelor programs, then you will be given a bachelor's degree. In case if it is a 4-year degree, then you will also be able to enter into a research program, and then if you want to do masters, then it will be of only 1 year. Now, to bring all of this higher education into the implementation, we require a structural authority, and that is Higher Education Commission of India, or HECI. Currently, we have UGC and AICTE. These two will be replaced by HECI, that is Higher Education Commission of India. It will carry out all the functions of regulations, funding, accreditation, and setting standards for the learning outcomes in India. Our government also wants to bring other important changes as well, like phasing out all the institutions offering single streams. For example, IIT, this is only about the technical education. So by this new education policy, what does it say? That by 2040, they also have to accommodate the other subjects like commerce or arts. Next, the government also intends to adapt the NETF, that is National Educational Technology Forum, because you know that like in this pandemic area, online education has become very important. Also paving the way for foreign universities. Now, how will it work? So, the cabinet has approved a plan to increase the public spending to about 6% of GDP for education purpose. Government also planning to cap the fees of institutions because in private institutions poor are not able to access these institutions. Also, making education meaningful and less stressful is one of the biggest concern of the government. All those students who are attending school from their 6th standard until 8th, they will have a few days called a bagless period. During this, they will have occasional experts visiting their schools, so they will learn carpentry skills, gardening skills, pottering skills, and as well as the artistic skills. So this is all about to increase their imagination. Another one is there will be no rigid separation between the arts and sciences. Also, it also tends to bring the gender inclusion fund as equity measure to bring the quality education for all the girls as well as the transgender students. There are also some challenges regarding this policy because education being in concurrent list, the states have their own boards of education. So these states have to be brought on board for actual implementation of this decision. And this National Education Policy 2020 wants to make India a global knowledge superpower. This policy is much more modern and go with the present demand of the situation. So let's see how this implementation will go on, and by this I will end my video, and thank you so much for watching and listening to me. Thank you.